A memorable day in the history of Yemen when the late leader Ali Abdullah Saleh was elected president of Yemen in 1978. That very date marked a huge political transformation for modern Yemen. Political diversity in state institutions were established on the hand of an iconic and inspiring leader whose legacy will be remembered by generations of Yemenis for decades to come. This report has more details.
Coup and assassinations were the unfortunate fate of 4 presidents who ruled Yemen Arab Republic between the years 1962 and the middle of the year 1978.
أقسم بالله العظيم أن أكون متمسكا بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله.
However, for Lieutenant Colonel Ali Abdullah Saleh, the case was different. Saleh did not come on the back of a tank, but through election by the Constituent People Assembly on July 17th, 1978, for the first time in the history of the Republican system. President Saleh realized since the first years of his assumption of power in the country that democracy and shura are the best way to maintain a strong relationship between the president and his subordinates. The first decade of President Saleh's assumption of power in the country did not elapse until he was re-elected as President of the Republic by the Constituent Assembly in 1986, and 2 years later, election for the Shura Council took place. The democratic climate witnessed in the north of the country during the rule of President Ali Abdullah Saleh opened the door to the most prominent achievement in the contemporary history of Yemen. That is the establishment of the Republic of Yemen in 1990. The huge political transformation which Yemen underwent paved the way for parliamentary and presidential elections in which political parties competed in a free and democratic way. 2 decades after achieving Yemen unity, Arab uprising chaos targeted a number of Arab countries, including Yemen, by inciting youth to violence and calling for the overthrow of the regimes. The immediate outcome of that chaos crystallized in targeting senior state leaders in the presidential mosque on 2011, which led to the death and injury of many government officials, including President Saleh. Following that criminal act, President Saleh refused to hand over the country to a few adventurers and stressed that the power he had reached through elections should be handed over through elections too.
أسلم عالم الثورة والجمهورية والحرية والأمن والاستقرار إلى يد آمنة وهو الزميل فخامة الرئيس عبد المنصور.
That happened on February 2012. Since that date, and for 10 years now, Yemenis have all yearned for the return of freedom and for the leader who inspired an entire nation and instilled in them the alphabet of democracy.